Right then, lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. I'm back again with a big smile. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. I'm back again. I'm stronger. I'm a little bit stronger from that defeat we suffered against Brentford. I'm stronger, and all the negative energy that just demoralized me on this channel. I think I'm getting a little bit stronger and stronger and stronger. And I've asked you a question because I said for the first 50,000 subscribers, I will be making content for you. So my question for you is, I have two questions. How many transfer videos would you love me to do in a day? How many? Let me know in the comments below. And finally, how many videos do you want in a day? Because for me, I can do up to 5 live streams, 5, 10 live streams. But how many videos do you want in a day, and how many transfer videos in those videos do you want in a day? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm going to the majority will actually win. Back with transfers. James Maddisson's is off. We are gonna dive into that. James Maddisson is off. Martin Ødegaard is coming back. Aaron Ramsdale is set to try to put in a transfer request. It's a lot. It's really a lot, and we're gonna be discussing that. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Why not? Let's get our party started. Right then, lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast with me, your boy Cossy. You can feel the energy. I'm back. Like, I'm really back. And I'll tell you something. I was really demoralized by a couple of people on the platform, especially on WhatsApp, and that's why I left all WhatsApp groups. I just feel that app is so disgusting. I just want to stay away from it. So I'm back, full energy, full levels, and we are gonna dive into James Maddisson, Martin Ødegaard, Aaron Ramsdale as well. Those are the 3 transfers at the moment. The Arsenal is looking at, and Arsenal is actually being linked with at the moment. We're not actually being linked with so many other players. If you've been following the transfer radar, I've actually been following the transfer radar very closely, and that's why I come in a very, very informed point of view. So where do we begin? Let's begin with James Maddisson, but don't forget to smash a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and obviously down below in the comments in the comment section, let me know how many videos should I do on a daily basis. How many videos should I do about transfers? Those are 2 different questions. I mean, as a content, you people, the first 50,000, because you're already part of the first 50,000, you can tell me, because do 1 video, I'll be glad to do 1 video. Do 4 videos, I'll be glad to do that. Even if you tell me to do 10 videos, and you can watch them because you've been watching the content, I'll be able to watch the content, to produce the content as well. But how many transfer videos should we be doing? I mean, at times it gets so it gets so overwhelming, and I also noticed it. If you have looked at my posts that I made on YouTube a couple of days ago, I said it looks like transfer rumors actually driving us crazy. So instead of doing every transfer rumor, maybe we shall do a couple of a few that are just specialized. How about that? So let me know, how many transfer videos do we do on a daily basis, and how many videos do we actually give the channel, whether transfers or non-transfers? Okay, so let's dive into it, and let's start off with James Maddisson, because it looks like James Maddisson to Arsenal could be officially off. And I'll say that again: James Maddisson to Arsenal could be officially off as per the AFC Bell. Now I'm going to try to look for that information. I'm going to try to dive into it. I'm going to try to tell you what exactly is happening. But before we dive into James Maddisson, let's talk the name Martin Ødegaard. That is the because for me, Ødegaard is the focal point. Ødegaard is the focal point as to why James Maddison deal is actually getting called off. Now, according to the Mirror, Ødegaard's agents are expected to travel to London today to try to close his transfer to Arsenal. The player wants to close the deal on Friday. Arsenal wants to borrow him again, another loan deal with his wages. Priority will be given to contracting him or to buying him for £30 million next summer. Arsenal want to get Martin Ødegaard back again on another loan spell, and we will actually have a priority to buy him next summer. And I'm asking myself, what the hell does this deal mean? Are we getting Martin Ødegaard on one side, and then also, getting in another creative midfielder, or are we just getting in Martin Ødegaard alone? Because for me, if Ødegaard is coming in on a loan deal, we don't need to call off the James Madders deal. We don't need to. But it looks like it's one or the other. And after that disgusting performance against Brentford, I'll dive into it. I'll really dive into it today. I'm going to have time to speak about it. I didn't speak about it on Friday. I didn't speak about it yesterday. I was hurting. My heart was still pounding in my chest. But I'm a little bit calm. And I'll dive into that game. So make sure you join me today live. The video will be called "No Excuses for Mikel Arteta." No excuses. The team has no character. The team has no leadership. The team has no nothing. It's just like the All or Nothing series we signed up with Prime Video. That is it. All or nothing. And you know what we gave on that pitch on Friday? It was nothing. It was never all. It was nothing. So the series should change. Arsenal signed up for the nothing series, not the all or nothing, because there is nothing like all. It's just nothing. What a disgusting performance we saw. And what is hurting me and what is actually so stupid of this football club is after having such a performance, because for me, look, I love Martin Ødegaard. I believe Ødegaard is a good player. I know Ødegaard is a very good player, but Ødegaard does not elevate us from where we were last season to something different this season, because we had Ødegaard last season and we didn't go steps ahead. That is my problem. I disagree with everyone and anyone who says, "Oh, Ødegaard is not good enough. Ødegaard is not a good player." He's a good player. He's a good player. He could play in the Premier League. But for a club like Arsenal, we had him last summer. We had him last season from January. I think he's a decent player, but he can work well with James Maddison at the team. We need someone who can cause an effect in that team. We need someone who can elevate our performances. That is not Martin Ødegaard. He's just coming to be part of the pool, and that's why I feel Arsenal is making a great mistake. Our season is actually going to even get we're going to get worse. Ødegaard is coming to be part of the pool. He's not going to be anything different. And that's why you have, players like Albert Lekonga, players like Nuno Tavares, players those kinds of players. Yes, they are good players with a lot of potential, the likes of Ben White, but they're not exceptional. And we need exceptional at the moment. We are a sinking Titanic. I mean, if we are sinking, and we need someone, someone to pull us up, or we need something to pull us up. Then you don't bring the small boats. They only save lives. They only save lives so that you can float until you get to rescue. Yes, there could be issues with the manager, and I'll react to I'm going to react to Mark Goldbridge's reaction to Arsenal, Mikel Arteta. I think he makes very interesting points, so watch out for that. It's coming up on the channel very soon, probably after this. But what Ødegaard brings to Arsenal is not undisputed. But what I'm saying is, again, it is not unprecedented. What Mikel Arteta told us when we were entering January and transfer and summer transfer window, he said, what we want to do in the January and summer transfer windows is already outlined. Both windows are going to be unprecedented. January transfer window was nowhere being unprecedented. Absolutely nowhere near being unprecedented. Nowhere near. This summer is not anywhere close to being unprecedented, whether in putting out players, whether in driving out deadwood, whether in bringing in players or bringing in the players of the right quality. Not anywhere close. Look, I don't believe and don't agree with people who have already started criticizing Ben White. I don't agree to that. You're absolutely shit if you're doing that. If you're if you're trolling Ben White and you're an Arsenal fan and they're saying, "Oh, Ben White is not good enough," well, look at it. You're absolute shit. Absolutely. I don't agree with you. I think Ben did have the worst of games. Yeah, I know the couple of things you could blame him for, especially being sloppy, but we've seen players be sloppy. So you don't judge him on the first game. And you know what's funny is we judge players like Ben White on their first games. Oh, Ben White's not good enough. Ben White's sloppy, and we do not judge Xhaka for 5 years. Xhaka has consistently been a part of a losing Arsenal for half a decade, and everyone says Xhaka is staying. That's okay. And it's absolute rubbish. So for me, Arsenal actually retaining the services of, recalling the services of Martin Ødegaard over James Maddison is absolute shit. I don't get it. I don't get how you lose to Brentford and you've seen clearly that your team needs extra energy and you bring back low batteries that need charging. Because with Martin Ødegaard, world-class player, he needs a world-class manager. We don't have a world-class manager. We are never going to get what we have to get out of Martin Ødegaard because we don't have the right manager to do that. He should be going to the likes of Pep Guardiola. If we had Pep, you would be excited because Pep can make Raheem Sterling world class, and he's done that. He can make John Stones world class, and he's done that. Mikel Arteta is not making Martin Ødegaard world class. He's known. He's absolutely known. Mikel Arteta should and must be getting players that have finished articles to work in his project. That is what he must be getting, and that is what he ought to have. Not trying to develop players. He doesn't have the ability. He doesn't have the skill set to do that. If we're going for Martin Ødegaard because it's the cheaper deal, you understand we are typical Arsenal. We are typical Arsenal. Ødegaard is the cheaper deal. You get him on a loan deal, and I really don't understand what's going on at this football club. I don't understand it. One point in time, Aubameyang is injured. And like I said, is unwell for the first game, randomly, just like that. And then in the next game against Chelsea, they will be out. What the fuck is going on? What the fucking fuck is going on at this football club? Like, what is so wrong? What is going on? How did Aubameyang and Lacazette disappear? Now for 2 consecutive games. After stories coming out, oh, they're available for sale, and now they've disappeared. What is going on? So look, it might not be the manager. In this video, I don't want to talk about the manager. What I don't get is whoever is running decisions at Arsenal Football Club, I don't get their intentions. I really understand what their intentions are. Sack him or back him. Simple as that. Sack the gaffer or back him. You failed to back him and you failed to sack him. What the hell are you thinking? Mikel needs players to play 4-3-3. That's what that is what he says. And now he's playing a 4-2-3-1 and he's spoiling every last bit of the team. Sack him. Sack him and bring in someone. Probably bring in someone that you can manipulate as well and sack him as well. Because that is where we are. So let's dive into James Maddison and Ramsdale as well as a moment. But let us first talk about Aaron Ramsdale as well. Let's talk about Aaron Ramsdale. Guys, do you know that we started the season with 1 goalkeeper? because I don't care about Arthur Okonkwo. If you're playing Manchester City or Chelsea and Leno got injured, you don't say, "Oh, we have Arthur Okonkwo." So we entered the new season, the new campaign with one goalkeeper. Absolutely ridiculous. And the reports are now saying that Aaron Ramsdale could be thinking about pushing for a move. I mean, brilliant. I should say brilliant. I should say. What should I say? Brilliant or not brilliant? I don't. I'm not really sure about that. So Aaron Ramsdale wants to push a move to join Arsenal this summer, and is afraid Arsenal will move on to other options. My question is, have Arsenal not moved on yet? Have Arsenal not moved on yet to find another goalkeeper? Our Andre Onana, that deal is 2 months old. We could have done it earlier. No. Aaron Ramsdale after the Euros. How many months are those? How many weeks are those after the Euros? We could have done the deal earlier. No. What the hell are we doing? I mean, maybe I get where the transfer frustration, of people on my channel comes from. I absolutely get it, because it's absolute crap. It's absolute crap for me to come here and speak about transfers, 5 videos in a day, and in the end we sign no one. Maybe you were right, people. Maybe you're right. Maybe you were absolutely right. So many of you are saying I should be doing around 3 to 4 videos on a daily basis. I think I won't be able to do 4 transfer videos, honestly. I think the most I can do is 3 transfer videos on a daily basis. But I would love to get your thoughts in. I'd love to get your thoughts in. Let me know how many videos should we do on a daily basis. So with Aaron Ramsdale, people, the deal is like, it is like the deal is not yet off and it is not on. Arsenal is funny. It's funny. So lastly, the James Maddison deal. With James Maddison, the AFC Bell is saying the James Maddison camp has actually received notifications and news about Martin Ødegaard joining Arsenal, and this afternoon they believe the deal is going to be officially called off. Lol, Arsenal. Lol. Thank you so much, Arsenal. You've done it. You've done it, Arsenal. I love you so much. I love you so much, my club, but you've done it. James Maddison to Arsenal is off. Martin Ødegaard will be coming back. The same Arsenal we had last season, the same Arsenal we are having this season. I have nothing more to say. Absolutely nothing more to say. Big up, Arsenal. You've done it, my bros. You've absolutely done it, my boys. Yeah, you've done it. Yeah, you've absolutely done it. So guys, that is the early morning transfer update. Make sure you do smash a like on the video, and we will speak again very, very soon.